All right, Code Vein. Code Vein was originally released in 2019. Wow, that feels like it's a long time ago, and you know what? It kind of is. But how was Code Vein? Well, I'll definitely have to say this. It is one of my favorite Souls-like games for sure. I still like it now, but it doesn't live really up to par with what we have now. The best way I could compare this to right now would be Kazan. I think Kazan is like the modern take of what a Code Vein-like game probably could be, but I'd say it's still worth it. If you know that this came out in 2019, I'd say it's still worth it. If you're a Souls game guy, you know you like boss fights, you know you like hard fights. The cool gimmick about this game was the whole thing of having a partner come with you. So you had an NPC during story that you could select from eventually, and you can have different party members come along with you in your, exploration of these areas. But as you go through the game, the cool thing about this game was the different ways of building a character. So in this game, you have something called blood codes. Blood codes is essentially kind of, if you guys like MMOs, it's kind of like picking a class. You'll have from like fighters, rangers, casters, and depending on what you choose, when you level up the entire thing. You don't choose what stats to level up, and you have to adapt to whatever your blood code is to make your blood vial work with you. Blood vials are your gear essentially, but you can only equip specific gear depending on what class you choose. And there's different types of unique animations. One of them is like a hound looking animation of, backstabs and front stabs and counters and whatnot. The game is really cool for its uniqueness in animations, and I really would like some more of that when we do like skills and whatnot. That would be so cool. So hopefully Code Vein 2, which is releasing soon, hopefully that game will do that for me. Character customization was peak. I've always loved this game for its character customization. I love anime games, and if I can create my own character in any anime game, it is always a good choice for me, especially if it's a little extensive. You can get really creative with it. I mean, just look at my character, and this is without mods. So as I mentioned before, this game is a little like Kazan. You have blood echoes, or actually it's not really called blood echoes. Blood echoes is your souls essentially to spend on leveling up and or get more different skills from different characters. As you go through the levels, you're gonna have to get these things that you pick up that you'll hear voices of. When you collect those, you'll either pick up a part or you'll pick up the main source. The main source will let you go back to Io and talk to her, so you can essentially demon slayer it and watch flashbacks of the character's, personality, depending on whose blood stuff you are picking up from, the level. So you need all the parts to complete it. Once all the parts are completed, that means you can get all the skills that are in the game. I wouldn't say I'm making this video entirely to sell you on it, but I'm also here talking about how much I enjoyed this game, and if it sells you on it, then if it sells then it sells you on it. I'm excited for Code Vein 2, so I wanted to play this again to just kind of refresh my memory on the mechanics and how it works. You don't need to play the first one in order to play the second one. I think if you play the first one, you'll probably get or pick up on a few things. Not that I played the second one yet. It takes a few years after the first one, so we won't really know until the game is out. But don't worry, I'm planning on streaming this game at least for the first day to just kind of show it off and see what it's like. I'm probably gonna stream it for 2 days because I know the first day I'm gonna spend like 4 or 5 freaking hours trying to create a character. So that's pretty much an entire stream for me. And yeah, so probably that won't happen. I'll probably stream it twice because the first day is just gonna be character creation and the second day is not gonna be that. The second day is definitely going to be me playing the game. I'm sorry, this part is a little scatterbrained, but I just needed to let you guys know about it. If you would like to show me your creations as I live stream and show your creations live on stream, please, by all means, hit me up on Twitter and I'll show off all the different creations you guys have made, and I'll probably turn it into a video. We'll see. Either way, enough of, Code Vein 2. We're still talking about Code Vein 1 over here. Probably the worst part of this game was the locations. The locations aren't really that great looking in terms of design, not graphics. I think graphically this game is pretty good still, but in terms of designs, these areas were kind of which is what makes FromSoft games really good, right? Like the places where you're going to be fighting have to look really epic and really cool. There's only like one area that I remember that looks really cool because it looks like you traveled into that one black and white area in Nier Automata, but it's not exactly that area. It's when you go inside the castle. It reminds me of this location in the lobby section for PGR.
この寝顔バカみたいね
It reminds me of that. So that area looks really cool, and I wanted more areas like those, but sadly we didn't really get them. But I love the dark and greediness of this game, like the whole black and white-ish almost colors, and then when there is color like reds and blues and purples, it stands out tremendously. In my opinion, Kazan's art style lacked a bit. I hated that little brightness, that like white gray thing at the top, and we don't really have that in Code Vein, which I think makes it look better. But Kazan's colors are a little off for me. Don't get me wrong, I love Kazan. I think Kazan is super fun and super good. So I'm not hating on Kazan as a game. I just think the art style is kind of bleh. But either way, I really like this dark and greedy, almost black and white-ish colors to this game. They made it have a tone. They made it have a sense of tension. And it worked. You know, it worked for the most part. At least when I first played it, I remember it worked. It was dark, it was greedy. I always felt like I was in danger at all times, and it worked. And I really hope that the second game kind of brings that up. I've seen some, you know, screenshots and some videos about Code Vein 2, and it looks like it actually, the art of the second one kind of, and locations, I don't know, the greens look really bright, like look good. It almost looks like a zombie game, and a cartoonish zombie game, almost like an Iron Maiden cover. And I think that's neat, but we'll see if it works. We'll see if it still remains as a Code Vein game, or if it's more of a God Eater game. Without further ado, I think that is all the yapping for me. I strongly recommend you play this game, especially on sale, if you haven't played the second one, that is. But the second one is fairly soon, so I can't judge you for skipping this one and then going straight for the second one. Either way, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this overview, review, whatever this was about the first Code Vein. Also, Mia is best waifu in this game. Either way, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in Code Vein 2. Bye bye.